Unpopular opinion, but when you are so empathetic and spiritual and all up in your 5D and having all of these kundalini experiences and you're buzzing every single time you do a meditation, it's not because you're actually connected to the ethers. It's because you're disconnected from your body. Now, I will say you can be connected to the ethers and connected to your body, and you can experience the same sensations, but a lot of what I see in the spiritual community is this consistent need to get out of the body, this consistent need to ascend, this consistent need to create a new earth. But what would happen if you actually invited in acceptance for where you are right now? What would happen if you stopped trying to force everything to change and started inviting in love for what is right now? There are so many people who are preaching this love and light and ascension and 5D and new earth, but are they actually connected to this earth and this body that they're in? Are they actually connected to grounded energy? Are they actually connected to earth energy? And I will give you a hint, most of them are not. And that's why you see a lot of the people who are preaching high frequencies, love and light, jumping timelines are not actually grounded, because what happens when you're disconnected from your root chakra is you experience you are all up in these chakras, and you do develop the senses in these chakras so well, but you don't have the ability to ground that into the earth. So what that looks like is you don't have enough money. You don't have stability in your life. Maybe you don't have housing. Maybe you're constantly jumping around. Maybe this shows up in your relationships. You're always fighting. You don't have that stability. This is because people who have experienced trauma shoot themselves out of their root chakra, go up into these energy centers, they develop clairvoyance, clairsentience, clairaudience, they become empathetic, they have all these amazing gifts, but they don't know how to ground it in. They don't know how to ground it down into their root chakra because they're actually disconnected from living on this physical earth plane. And that's why they're preaching ascension and 5D, and they want to do all these kundalini awakenings and live up in the crown chakra, because that's how they're creating their safety and their stability. Because they don't actually feel safe and stable in their root chakra, likely because they didn't have that growing up. And so what actually has to happen in order to ground this new earth, this 5D, I'm not saying it's wrong, I'm not saying it's not possible, I'm just saying in order to actually ground it in to this plane of existence, in order to actually make it realistic in the 3D, you have to ground it into your root chakra, which means you have to be grounded. You have to cultivate this level of stability. You have to face the real shit, which means you have to go through all of the emotions that you're avoiding that cause you to shoot up into the crown and third eye chakras in the first place. And a lot of people don't want to do that, because what that requires is going in and feeling the sensations, feeling the emotions that came up for you in childhood, realizing and processing grief, realizing and processing despair, all of these negative emotions that they're like, oh no, we have to get away from those, we got to ascend out of those. No, in order to actually ground the new earth, the 5D, into this physical plane, we have to feel those sensations so we can rewrite the codes in our root chakras. And then all of that wisdom can pour down through us, because we are a Merkaba, and that happens naturally. But when it's blocked down here because you're unwilling to feel it, because you're unwilling to clear the space, it will never happen. Oh my gosh, but this is the tea though. And if you want to actually work on doing this, the membership that I just launched is a great space to start doing this on your own. And if you're ready to really dive deep into this and cultivating this new earth style business in your life, realistically, not just all that woo-woo shit, oh my gosh, I'm your girl, and you can sign up for VIP, or I have specific one-on-one options for this. Just message me and I will be glad to have a conversation with you to see what is the right fit. I love you so much. And if this resonated with you, drop a like, leave a comment, hit that follow button, and I'll see you in the next video. I love you.